the opener of a new NFL season between the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready, ready!
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
On the ready?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Ready?
The auspicious beginning of the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help.
Here we go, here we go.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention. Because now you're in stride.
Ready.
So everyone's adjusting. Finding open space. And he found the right spot for the completion.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their
Okay,
jobs.
break.
The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that. Forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at 32. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Carry by Taylor to start the drive. He'll get this up to about the 44. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, they're going to hang on to the pass.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're still in first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And that one blown up quickly.
Okay, ready?
As he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
Set.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. He's got room past the 30. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Falcons. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. Confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. They get ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Brady's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And they get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gain.
They get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Hey, 66.
It's Brady. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30. And the young buck, the rookie, just racked up his first career interception.
And how about the scouting department? They've got to be very happy right now because in NFL parlance, he's a 3rd-day selection.
Ready.
Scouting right there, and what a great play he just made.
Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open.
Ready, ready.
They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
Wait, wait.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the
incompletion.
And the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Ready.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Quick reaction as he catches it off the slip. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Taken in at the 22. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10.
Set.
The Indy offense at the line and set to
Go
go.
on. No, 66.
The offense comes out here trying to be a pretty interception last year, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover.
Hey, Alabama.
Second and 11 now. Throw left side taken in by Pittman. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Set.
These two teams are tied after one. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with a homestand Colts in possession. So 7 yards for the first time here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down, Brady. Got a man, it's going to be Jelani Woods. And he's going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second down with Taylor. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Brady. This one completes out to Pierce. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Set.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Rodriguez, a short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Set.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Alert! Alert!
Here's Brady to throw. This will be swung out right for Taylor. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Set.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alabama.
Running left, Taylor. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think like it's all been his fault.
Shadow!
His offensive line hasn't given him much space.
Shadow!
Lost results there.
Hauled in over the middle by Rager. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Let's go. Wait, hit!
And he's able to pick up the first down. He's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
It's been a good drive so far. They just wanted to keep it going, so they call low risk, low reward play. No one's worried about picking up big yardage here. Quarterback sneak, keep the chains moving. Touchdown.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. And he takes it back in the Colts. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts have moved out in front. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Patterson to return it, bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Which are something they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week.
On the double.
More than enough time to string a few completions together. Rishi ends it.
Double, 38.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7. Past the
Here we go.
To the 32. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking there for Colts, but intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take the feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He did have the touchdown run early. Not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. This pass caught. It's Woods. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense. And guys want to be involved. They can be in line.
Regular.
They can split out like a receiver. But hands, route running, speed, and some tough.
Looking for Pearson. He's got it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce as the first half is winding down. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Patterson will bring this out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Let's go now.
That's set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively or offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the third time. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
72. Hey,
So after the INT, it's Brady. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You
come on, back,
and
back,
it shows why he was so competitive with that interception there.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run back close to their goal line. Now on the final play. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air, outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
The last run out of couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Falcon defense has a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
For this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And they're back with it, a touchdown at 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And remember, they were just out here. They can take care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 47 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance here based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend.
Down to the 42, second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made it? Talking about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving. And then once he made the read.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Got you, baby.
That's complete to Pierce. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a first down. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Bad decision.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Handoff, Taylor. Takes this way. It's touchdown. Jonathan Taylor. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
Here we go, set.
Set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's
Set, ready.
The main goal
Right, 97.
first down.
Ready.
Defense get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hut, hut.
They'll set up the throw. Caught by London. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Got it.
From Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Black Ultra. Trail, yellow. Trail green. Cut.
Now back to throw. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. Touchdown! Great effort there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their lead counts. Up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. It's Rodriguez, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now again to Taylor. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, set.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Midfield after a gain of about 4. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you keep the clock ticking.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in their offensive line. Some good games around the league here early in week 1. This one shaping up to be as good as any of them. Troy Anderson, the man on the tackle.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Nothing else. They've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd. From the gun.
You better come hard next time, son.
And it's over. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 131 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this really strong drive. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. It's Rodriguez, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay.
Hey,
Taking a short, steady burst.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already. Second down. Quick throw inside, and Pierce has got it. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
And not an RPO, everything happens so fast, and as a defender, you can't get stuck trying to figure out what's going on.
Hey! You better let it go hard next time, son!
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they doubled it and get 10 here.
Well, that's a carry to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them.
Hey, hey!
It doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage. Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown machine. He's going to get plenty of looks down here near the goal line. So if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number called a couple more times.
Second down. Brady. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Taylor will score.
That was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away the game drives. What makes them successful?
But when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25.
Ready, ready.
Set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the roost.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to
Touchdown, Falcons! Drake London, 75 yards. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with that last touchdown, some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. The option is Taylor. And He takes this to the Falcons' 36-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Hey, Alex.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're doing.
Colts are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. End zone. Here comes Wilson.
Let's get it poppin'. Let's get it poppin'. Ow! Here we go. Here we go.
To begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The partner and coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It's rare for those moments to happen when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it. The time's definitely running out.
Pressure gets to him and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Let's go. You yellow. White. White. Cut.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Colts are going to win the football game. So this one fairly well in the bag as they take over with a 1st and goal.
Ready, hit!
Up the middle they go. Rodriguez. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Wait, set! Check it!
It's Rodriguez. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. I'm here all day.
Here is complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build on it. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. These teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Colts, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.